Today I'm going to teach you on how to work with Crashgap. Crashgap is an online platform for the exchange of knowledge. One could compare it to Facebook, but not for sharing selfies, but to exchange real useful information. This can be stuff you learned in school, during college, books you've read, or certain knowledge you have acquired yourself, in your job or otherwise. The idea is that everybody has something they would like to learn and has something they can teach to others. Now I will show you how this works in 4 steps. Step 1. Create a profile. This is all pretty basic stuff, so I'll quickly walk you through it. First, fill in all your personal data. You need to fill in a valid email because you will be sent a validation link. Your username will be shown to others, so either use your own name or a name that can be remembered easy. DOB means date of birth. You need to select the time zone because you will fill in your availability in a calendar. If you travel, you can change your time zone and appointments will be automatically rescheduled. So here's the verification link, and once I click on it, my profile is created. Now I fill the rest of the data. Here you can fill in your education. And you can also upload a resume. Here you see 2 boxes, questions and answers. In these questions box you can fill in subjects you would like to find more information on. In the answers box you can fill in subjects on which you might have some answers for other people. If your subject is not listed, you can add one manually. It's helpful for others to include the level, for example bachelor's or master's. This is just to get you started. Later you can fill in more subjects. The next step is to go to the calendar and add your availability. These are the times that you are online and available to other members of the community to ask questions or answer questions. This is also just to get you started. Later you can add more availability. Then let's go to my bookshelf. This is a list of books you've read. This is very helpful information for students. If someone has a question about a certain book, they can look for somebody who has read it. Okay, we're done as far as the profile is concerned. Step 2. The next step is to create a circle. A circle is a group of people that have questions or answers in one of your fields. So first you go to the subject search box and fill in a subject. This will give you a list of people. Open the profile of each person you would like to add to your circle and then request into circle. If they accept, they will be added to your circle. Like this, you can create your own community. If you no longer require the knowledge of somebody in your circle, you can easily disconnect from circle. Step 3. Now I will show you how to book a Q&A session. Of course, the person or persons need to be available, so let's check their availability first. Alright, he's available, so I will send him a request for a Q&A session. Q&A sessions are standard 20 minutes. The person with whom I requested a session will receive an email in his or her personal email inbox. That way they will respond quickly. Okay, my request is accepted. With this link I can start a whiteboard session. If you have a microphone and or a webcam, you can use these for the session. If not, you can type your questions in this box. The whiteboard you can use both simultaneously to explain stuff. Here on the left you can find a number of tools to work on the whiteboard. And just as on a real whiteboard, there's an eraser if you want to start over. It is also possible to upload a document, which will be pasted on the whiteboard. It takes a little while to convert, so it's recommended to do this before the start of a session. You can also use screen sharing. This is particularly handy if you want to explain computer stuff, for example. After 20 minutes you will be prompted to book extra time if needed. For new members, use of the whiteboard is free for the first 2 months. After that, it's only €5 per year. To book a Q&A session is free with non-premium members. If you wish to book a Q&A with a premium member, it will cost €6.05. For the premium member, it means that they can actually make money with teaching. Payment is possible with Ideal, PayPal or credit card. Step 4. The last step is to provide feedback on the Q&A session. Perhaps you've noticed that by creating a profile you have gained 3 points. These are bonus points that every new member gets. You can gain more points by answering questions during a Q&A session. But how many points depends on the feedback from the other side. If you receive positive feedback, you will gain 1 point, and the person who requested the session will lose 1 point. If you receive negative feedback, for example if you were unable to answer his or her questions, then you will still gain half a point because you invested your time. Also, the person requesting will lose half a point. So the more you teach, the more points you will gain. And those points you can use to request sessions with others of your choice. So this is in a nutshell how you can expand your knowledge with Crashgap.